Can we talk about Aggie Beever-Jones and how great she's been this season, but also that hat-trick in her Wembley debut? She, I mean, has got to be considered now for a starting position in Sarina's team for the Euros.
Yeah, but instead of who? Do you know what I mean? She's been brilliant last year. She's been brilliant this year. I like her. She's a nice girl. Like, you can tell she's so humble.
Yeah.
But I think she's winning awards left, right and centre as well, you know. But at the same time, I just feel like, look at the last Euros, right? Alessia Russo was coming off the bench for Ellen White. That kind of worked. Ella Toone was coming off the bench as well. I just feel like you have to go over Alessia Russo. But at the same time, Aggie Beever-Jones, she could play out wide. I mean, it's up to Sarina. I can't see Sarina playing Aggie Beever-Jones out wide. I just can't see it. But I think, you know, Alessia Russo starts in the games and then brings Aggie. It's a good, like, you know, the depth in that position. We spoke about it for a long time. And then obviously an outside chance, Michelle Agyemang as well, could be that kind of like, you know, wild card decision from Sarina Wiegman to bring her into the squad, and kind of that player that, you know, is still pretty raw, which I love. I think she's got quite great quality. Look at that goal she scored. And I feel like she could be that type of player that could get selected and could go on to do something in the tournament. But at the same time, it's tournament football. You know, Sarina will pick a squad based upon what everyone's going to play. You're going to play.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take Agyemang. I just think, you know, get her into major tournament experience now, because come 2027, there's a very strong possibility she'll be the No.9 for England. You know, if she has a good season next season, you know, that could be the start of what the future looks like for her as an England player. We saw what happened in her debut. I mean, to come on, to have that bottle and that belief, you know, and score a beautiful goal like that, keep her. Make sure she soaks it up, make sure she gets on top of the experience, learns from those around her, like Hannah Hampton had to do with Mary Earps. Now Mary Earps isn't there, blah, blah, blah. You know, make sure she's in there now.
Yeah, I mean, I like her, and I think it was a nice touch at the final. She was there as well. Obviously, she's at Arsenal, goes out on loan to Brighton, and I do think she has that quality that, you're right, Shebahn, I think in years to come could be that player. And like I said, in tournament football, you know, not everyone's going to play, so you have to pick a squad that's not, players are okay with not playing, but coaches do bear that in mind. You know, you don't want 23 players that all want to be on the pitch. Yeah, we all want to play, but I've had teammates that played a role that I personally couldn't. You know, whether it be a third choice keeper, whether it be somebody that just knows they're not going to get on. It's really difficult to do that at a major tournament.